So I hauled water 1.9 miles over a hill to get to Swag of the Blue Ridge, literally because of the name. I had to stay here. And also I figured nobody else was going to haul water 2 miles to get here. And I had all this to myself. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I'm so poofy. I wanted to show you last night when I got to camp what I'm looking for in a campsite. But then my husband called and it was much more important that we talk. So that's what happened. So not only are you looking for a flat place to lay your tent, if you know there's going to be rain, you're also looking for like, okay, it's flat, but is it where all the water is going to pool if it rains? Like, am I in the lowest point of an area? So those kind of things are very important. And I think kind of obvious, right? But what might not be obvious is looking for a place to hang your bear bag first. Because if there aren't a lot of tree options for that, you don't want to set up under the one tree that's like the good bear bag hang. And then deadwood over you. If you don't know about that, widowmakers, dead branches. So you can have a full dead tree, but you also could have a very live tree with a dead branch that could at any moment fall off, especially with wind and wet conditions. I found last year when I was hiking, especially, if it had been like raining and then dry and then raining and dry, that's when I heard, and then a windy day, that's when I really heard a lot of wood falling in the forest and saw dead wood falling at campsites. So look for deadwood, look for a flat spot, look for drainage if you know there's going to be rain, that you're not going to be the place where all the water is draining to, and a place to hang your bear bag. And I have to say, that's my best bear hang so far. I had it all to myself because I carried 3.5 liters of water over this little, not great big mountain, leading up to Swag of the Blue Ridge. So it was reported to have nice sunrises. Yes. It was reported to have nice sunrises. Ding. Flat ground. Ding. And a cool name. Ding. And for me, the seclusion was lovely. I'm sure it's not going to be secluded when it gets really in the bubble. But yeah, I was pretty confident no one was going to carry all their water that distance when they could camp there or take the little water they needed and keep going further. So happy. All right, 7.5 miles to the hostel. Good morning again. Very nice downhill right now, coming down the north side of Kelly Knob. The push up Kelly Knob was a steep one, but it's a beautiful trail, like soft, not rocky, very nice. 2 thumbs up trail. And Rock Lizard came up behind me, and her dad was just a little slower. But now they totally smoked me. I'm always slower on the downhills. But beautiful day. Only, I don't know, something like less than 5 miles, I think, left of today's hike. Yeah, pretty positive it's less than 5 miles. And then, yeah, get the shuttle to around the bend. Lots of people are staying there. So, yeah, it's going to be a good 0, I think, tomorrow. Nice, relaxing, quiet time. I did not forget to put sunscreen on the back of my knees today, like I did yesterday. They were so tender. I have my sun shirt on, right? I have my hood up. I have a hat on, a brim to protect my face. Like, I was thinking about sun protection, but I did not think about the back of my knees. And we were, the sun was to the south of my legs all day long, shining on them yesterday. So I didn't realize till I went to use my left foot to like scratch the back of my right leg, and I was like, oh, and then a couple times the ends of my trekking poles hit the back of my leg. So I have this salve that I got in at the general store in Munson, Maine, where Shaw's Hiker Hostel is, and it's a beeswax lavender orange peel. I use it on my lips. I use it on my chapped nose. I rub it into my feet at night. I put it on that sunburn. It's pink. It does not hurt at all today. So I don't know if it wasn't that bad of a burn, great, but I'm pretty good at being burned. If it's that pink, like to normally, it's like really tender the next day, but it feels good. So I'm gonna say it's the magic balm. A little tunnel. Thank you. Shade is lovely. So glad for the shade. So glad for the shuttle and an hour and a half to take us to the hostel. Hope I make it. I'll make it. I am 0.2 from Dick's Gap, where I'm getting picked up for around the Abend Hostel. And my feet are very excited that in point 2 we will not be hiking again until Friday morning. It is currently Wednesday afternoon. It's like 1:30. Oh, my feet are done. Yeah, so taking a 0 tomorrow, meaning no miles will be hiked. And then Friday, I should cross into North Carolina. So excited. So North Carolina was my home for 20 years. And it's where my daughter lives. And I will get to see her at some point as I get closer north to the Asheville area. It's like an hour. She's going to be about an hour from the trail. But we'll have some options for depending on when she's off. I can't wait to see her. That's so awesome. Oh, all right. I'm going to put this phone down and finish my last 0.2 of a mile like a champ. For sure I would. Look at this. Bidet. Boom. Love it. The outfitter over here is tiny but amazing. All right, so we're trying out the topos. Hope they work as my feet have grown again. You've got everything you need here. Like, you could come here with nothing, I think, and get enlightened equipment, hyperlight, fuel, gels, food, tons of stuff. So, love it. And I picked a good day to 0. Whoop. However, no, baby. Tomorrow would also be a good day to 0, but I'm going back out. Thunderstorms expected. This is my last night at the hostel. I love my little bunk nook. Nice and cozy. Has a lamp. Charging station. It's great. Backcountry trail tomorrow into thunderstorms.